One morning, Paul's wife woke up and found him cold and unconscious. His heart had stopped. And over the next 6 hours, his heart stopped again and again and again. He was resuscitated 4 times. Paul survived, but soon after had a major stroke that left him with disability. When I met Paul, the question was no longer, how do we save Paul's life? The question had become, how do I give Paul back his strength, confidence, and independence? Paul is not alone. In New Zealand, over 9,000 strokes occur annually. And globally, 1 in 4 adults above the age of 25 will actually experience a stroke in their lifetime. Did you know stroke is one of the major leading causes of adult disabilities? Hospital care saves life. Hospital rehabilitations begin the recovery journey. But so many stroke survivors are being discharged to go home without a cheap, affordable, and long-term care plan. And that's the wall I'm trying to break. My breakthrough is very simple. It uses 2 simple tools: resistance training and protein supplementation. Take it in this way. Exercise tells the muscle, wake up and rebuild. And the proteins give the muscles the building blocks. So in my PhD project at Massey University, stroke survivors participate in home-based resistance training and soon after consume protein supplementation. This is not another exercise program. This has been lab tested, community-based, and has been specifically designed with stroke survivors in mind. When stroke survivors come to the lab, we usually assess what matters to stroke: changes in blood pressure, changes in inflammation, changes in cholesterol, and overall physical function. So far, we have brought in 45 stroke survivors in lab for comprehensive testing, and we have reached over 250 stroke survivors through the monthly community outreaches we are conducting. It's no longer about numbers. We are seeing stroke survivors becoming happier, stronger, faster, and overall they are becoming more independent. My goal is to actually convert this research into a very simple, scalable, affordable recovery program that can be used by stroke survivors themselves at home, rehabilitation communities, stroke communities, and even hospitals out there. So my goal is to actually help stroke survivors like Paul here to live beyond just surviving the stroke. Recovery should not stop when hospital care stops. So this is a very simple, affordable, scalable recovery program that can be used for everyone out there. I'm Shamirah, and I'm breaking the wall of post-stroke disabilities. Thank you. No. Questions?
Did you have a control group without the protein supplementation?
Yes, we have a control group. So for our study, we are running 3 groups. We have 3 groups. One of the group is using protein supplement with the exercise, because we developed a 1-hour exercise, which is specifically for stroke survivors in a seated position, using very affordable resistance bands. Literally everyone can get it. Who knew it can actually change your life? And then protein supplement, we're using hydrolyzed isolate, so meaning you can actually use any other protein at your home, together with a resistance training. And then we have a group that is doing resistance training with a placebo protein, that is just normal sugar. And then we also have a placebo that is just taking the beverage, the placebo beverage. So we compare all these, and we're already seeing improvements in the groups which are doing resistance training with a protein supplement.
Thank you, Shamirah. Have you thought about this becoming a prevention rather than a post-stroke?
So yeah, that's the goal actually, because we started with stroke survivors because that's where the ultimate need was. People are being discharged from hospitals, and they're told to go to physiotherapists, which are very expensive. Literally, when everyone gets a stroke, they are forced to downsize, so they can't afford all these bills. So it can be used by stroke survivors first, any elderly communities, because it's set in such a way that it's done in a seated position. So it can be a prevention, it can be a care plan, it can be a care package, but the main thing, it's affordable, it's cheap, and it's very scalable.